Okay, so I'm going to do a part E, disable all the remaining unused ports. By the way, first, before you're doing this, you have to know what ports that you have, right? That's something you have to first know. So first, show what? Interface, show IP interface brief, right? Then it shows all the port numbers. And then I have gigabyte 0, 1, 0, and 2, right? So after I know that the name of all the interfaces, then I'm going to apply this command, right? Based on this information. Because look at the gigabyte 0, 1, and 0, 2, right? So that's why I put Z gigabyte 0, 1 through 2. Okay. Anyway, okay, and then config T, and then I'll say interface up. Okay, then I'll say interface range A0 /24. Let's say if this worked. 1, 2. Yeah, it worked. So shut down. Because if I don't use it, I got shut down all the unused ports. Okay. So the next one is basically I'm going to skip this. I'm going to skip a couple of steps, and then I'm going to skip a couple of steps that is not really important. And I skip C and D. But this is something I want to show you. So now at this point, right? Let's take a look at the MAC table in the switch. Okay, at this point. So I'm going to say show MAC MAC address table. Yes. Now is what? At this time, my MAC table is what? Empty. It's nothing. But now I want to ping from PC1 to PC2. And then let's take a look at the MAC table after we ping from PC1 to PC2. Okay? So from PC1, I'm going to ping PC2. The IP address of the PC2 is 11. So I'm going to say ping, what, 10.10.11, right? Yes, I'm getting the reply from 11. Then let's look at the my MAC table. By the way, I'm not really following the lab 100%, right? But show MAC address table. So now I have what? MAC addresses of PC1 and PC2. So now switch what? Dynamically learns MAC address of PC1 and PC2, right? So the fast 01, that's the MAC address. So I guess that's the MAC address of PC1. And if you look at the port, this is what? MAC address of the PC2. Okay, so now, so disconnect PC2 and connect. By the way, I set it. So if you look at the diagram, I said that what maximum number of MAC they can learn is what? 1, right? Only 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect PC2. Oops, X mark. I'm going to actually just line. I'm going to disconnect PC2 from the switch, and then instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to oops, how can I add this? The console port. Just make it really big, and then so fast Ethernet, and then that's probably 2, right? Okay, so I connect this rogue laptop, which is very malicious, as name indicates. And then, so this guy now, this, let's see. verify that rogue laptop is unable to ping PC1. Let's just ping let's just try this. So from rogue laptop, I'm going to try to ping a PC1, right? So now, let's say ping 10.10.10.10. That's a PC1's IP address. Okay, so request timed out. As we expect, you guys know why. Now, if they said, display the port security violation for the port rogue laptop is connected to. Okay, so port that this PC is connected to is FA02, right? So now what I'm going to do is, what is the command for this? Show port security interface FA02. Let's type that. Show port security interface FA02. I really want you to look at this message here. Okay, it says what? Port security is enabled, right? And then violation mode is restricted. It's not shut down. It's not shut down. And then what? The sticky MAC address is, okay, maximum number of addresses is what? 1. And then security violation count is 4. Why 4? Why is that 1? Why? Why the security violation count is 4? Thank you. It pings how many times? So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. They tried to send 4 different pings, right? So how many violations? 4 violations. And then this IP address, the last source address is this IP address is what? This MAC address is MAC address of rogue laptop. Okay. This is very important message that you should read, carefully read this line by line. By the way, it's 100%.